Hello, my favorite IAW students. I promised Ethan that I would make a video of our superlative lists. So let's dive in. Most likely to be contestant on Jeopardy was Logan Cottless. Most likely to quietly take over the world was Corey, and that was a unanimous vote. So good job, Corey. We look forward to saluting you, our supreme leader. Most likely to marry a millionaire, Olivia. Most likely to become a billionaire, Logan. Most likely to become a pop star, Olivia. Most likely to discover a cure for a disease, Logan. Most likely to become a movie star was Ethan. Most likely to become a reality television star was Logan. I really hope that doesn't happen. Most likely to become a professional athlete, Corey. Most likely to win an Academy Award, Luke. Most likely to write a best-selling novel was Avery, and I'm not going to take it personally that I just wrote a novel and you guys don't think it's going to do well. Most likely to find a hidden treasure was Andrew. Most likely to win the lottery was Wyatt. Wyatt, don't forget that we taught you how to write. You can send the checks to Mrs. White and I individually. Most likely to enjoy a bad movie was Wyatt and Ethan. They tied. Most likely to own the most shoes was Olivia. Most likely to travel to Australia was a tie between Shanyun and India, so maybe you guys can go together. Most likely to find a quarter on the ground was Ethan. Most likely to have twins was Matt. Most likely to become a teacher was Shanyun. Most likely to warm hearts was Luke. Most likely to sing sweeter than any bird in the trees was Avery. Most likely to take up gardening as a hobby was a tie between Andrew and India. Most likely to lock himself in a high school locker was Ethan. Most likely to get lost on the way to the first period was Ethan. Most likely to break a world record was Corey. Most likely to become famous and win a Grammy was Avery for both. Most likely to color his or her hair strange colors was Olivia. Most likely to stay in Northern Virginia forever was India, which is impressive since she's also most likely to go to Australia. So I'm not sure how that works. Most likely to leave Northern Virginia the quickest was a tie between Wyatt and Logan. Most likely to meet Justin Bieber was Ethan. Most likely to develop superhero powers, also Ethan. Most likely to keep a secret, we had a three-way tie, which was super impressive, between Shanyun, Luke, and India. Most likely to be on Broadway was Avery. Most likely to invent something was a tie between Logan and Corey. Most likely to take a call on a shoe phone. I don't even know what that means, but that was a tie between Ethan and Wyatt. Most likely to become a workaholic was also a tie between Avery and Corey. Most likely to become computer savvy was Logan. Most likely to quote movies during conversations was a tie between Logan and Avery. Shanyun was most likely to become a high school teacher's pet. Luke is most likely to win a Nobel Peace Prize. Logan was most likely to become a contestant on So You Think You Can Dance. Logan was also most likely to become president. Ethan and Luke tied for most likely to become stranded on a desert island. Avery and Luke tied for most likely to become freshman class president. Logan and Avery tied for most likely to join the Latin Club. Andrew was most likely to ride a unicycle. Sam and Shanyun tied for most likely to never get a haircut. Olivia got most likely to arrive late to class. And as a note, she not only is most likely, I think she was most late to class. We still love her. Ethan was unanimously voted most likely to never stop talking. Again, not just most likely, but also true. Olivia, most likely to become the next fashion superstar. Andrew and Ethan tied for most likely to eat a worm, and I just want to encourage you guys not to do that. Avery, Luke, and Logan tied for most likely to become fluent in 3 different languages. Mrs. White was most likely to move to another country, although I hope she stays here because I like teaching with her. India was most likely to meet a celebrity. So there you go. There are our superlatives. We had a great time teaching you guys this year and just really enjoyed our class. So thanks for being part of it, and I hope you learned a lot. Have a great summer. Bye.